Hi, my name's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at September's spend and how I've got on with my budget. It feels like the longest month for September. I've been really busy, done lots of different meals out, done trips away and had loads of things that I needed to get. So it's definitely a spendy month, and apologies for not being on here as much as I normally am. It's just been a very busy start to the school year, as you can imagine. So let's get started on my budget. As you know, I have my Go Girl budget planner, and in here I record all my receipts into different categories. So I have one for spend, one for food and one for petrol. And this is my way of tracking everything that I'm doing. So as you can see, this is all my spend, this is my food and this is my petrol. And it just means that I can just track things as they go and keep a tally on what's going on. And it means that I can then track my spend, how much I'm spending on certain categories throughout the year. So I'll do updates again at the end of the year to say how much I spent on each category, like clothing, food, drinks, etc. So last month in August I spent over £400 in my spend. This was for a variety of reasons. Obviously the summer holiday stuff that we needed to do, which I did allocate more money for anyway, but I also had to buy other things that were kind of not allocated, so I did spend a lot. This month I spent quite a lot of money on food out, and that's like meals with friends or drinks or going away. So most of it is food, and I spent in total £221, which I don't think is overly bad. There was some clothing in there that was probably about £60 as well. So I have done a little bit of updates to my wardrobe just because I needed some things. I haven't spent any money on myself for such a long time that it just felt like there were some bits that were missing. I still have a few things that are missing from my wardrobe, but that's something that I'm going to try and sort out. Particularly shoes is an issue, so I need some boots and some flats that work well for work, because I've had the ones that I've had for probably about 5 years now, so they could do with being replaced. They're falling apart at the seams. So on to food. I've had a bit of an issue, as you know, with going gluten free and being able to stick to a budget. I used to budget 160 for food. I then increased that to 200 to try and help with the gluten-free adjustment and having to do a bit more home cooking and baking to kind of give me snacks and things like that, which hasn't overly worked well. I've been spending around 230. This time I've got it closer to 200, so I'm at 204 this month, probably because I spent quite a lot of money on eating out. So I kind of appreciate that that's where it's kind of offsetted, but at least I've kept that closer to my budget of 200, so I'm really pleased with that. For petrol this month I spent a little bit more than what I normally do, so I budget 140, knowing that I probably use about 120, 130, but this month I did do some driving, so I did have trips to places that I had to drive to, so my petrol was higher than normal just to allocate for those trips. So I spent 158 on petrol. I think looking forward to October, I'm quite aware that I've got some more meals out and some more events that I'm going to. So I'm going to see if I can try and keep my spend a little bit lower. I'm aiming for 150 this month, including buying some school uniform and eating out. So hopefully that works. I would love to know how you are getting on with your no spend month or no spend year. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and feel free to comment below on anything that you're doing to reduce your spend to help others. Hopefully see you soon. Bye.